Hey, welcome back to our channel.
Thank God. With everything that's going on in the world today, watching the news, we watch it all the time, keep up with everything that's going on. I know we shouldn't, but it is what it is. One thing we'd like to show how we prepare ourselves and our family. We're going to build what we call a 2-week dinner bucket. With just simple stuff. It's a 5-gallon bucket, a food grade bucket. The lids, these are the food grade lids for the buckets. Got the little rubber seal in them. All right, and Mylar bags. Yeah, and oxygen absorbers. Yep. Okay, these Mylar bags are just 4 5-gallon buckets. That's what they're for. We bought them at the prepper store that was on the previous video. That's where we buy all this stuff like this at, is at their store.
And these.
Yeah, everything. Well, other than the food, we won't get the food there, but basically what we're going to do is we take these things right here. Every time we go to Walmart, we grab 5 or 10 packs of this stuff. This right here is chicken flavored noodles. Our grandkids love this stuff, and we like them too. So we take 14 packs of this, the noodles. Okay, and then we have chicken flavored rice. Let's see. Yeah, chicken flavored rice. We have 14 packs of that. And basically the same thing. I mean, it's kind of redundant, but I mean, if you need it, you can put anything you want in these things. The reason we get these is because this is a form of a Mylar bag that these are in anyway. I mean, these are shelf stable for, they don't tell how long, just by themselves, just like this. So, and then we get like packs of instant mashed potatoes, just different kinds.
Some are garlic roasted, some are
4 cheese.
4 cheese.
Yep.
This is buttery home style.
Yep. There's also 14 of these. I don't know if I said there or not. So that's 42 bags of this total. Different stuff. You got your rice, your noodles, and your mashed potatoes. All 3 of those together will make a meal. Like a dinner. You know what I mean? So you could even take one way that we started doing it on these buckets also is we take a small Mylar bag or even the quart jar. You couldn't put as many as these in it if you want, but take like the jar of our dehydrated eggs and put oxygen absorber in those and seal it, and then put it in the bag in this too. That way you'd have breakfast and dinner for a minimum of 2 weeks. So
you can also do like the muffin mixes and pancake mixes and stuff in these. We've done that too, but we're just showing basically the dinner ones. And
yeah, but basically what we're trying to do is show you how to build a bucket. If shit was hit the fan, you grab this bucket and put it in your car and leave, and you can eat for 2 weeks. So I mean, if you build multiple buckets, grab them. Every bucket is 2 weeks. That you and I would say 3 people
maximum.
Yeah, because just one of these and one of these and one of these is normally a meal at our house. You know what I mean? So anyway, what you do is you take one of these Mylar bags. These things are huge and awkward, but you put it in the bucket and you fold it in there the best you can. Make it form the bucket the best you can. Okay. Then you just take these things and you pack them in there. These things, you can pack the crap out of them. You push them down. In all honesty, it doesn't matter if you poke a hole in them or not, because it's going to be resealed anyway. I think one bucket that we done, we actually did poke holes in the bags just to test it. So, and they're still good. So. And just keep packing these things in there as tight as you can get them in there. that on? Yeah, we still got a little room. Okay, once you get them in there, let me just pick it up. It comes up about right here in the bucket if you pack them in good. We have our hair straightener out, and basically what you want to do is you want to kind of get down here close. Yeah, you don't put those in yet. And what I want to do basically is get this bag out like this. Get down kind of close. Down here kind of close. And then what you'll do is you'll trim it. But go ahead and you can take, these things work good for these Mylar bags. Just kind of seal it a little bit. Like that, and see it, and it's sealed, 100% sealed right there. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and trim this off. Let's see if you'll hold this right here for me.
Well, buddy.
We'll trim the top of that bag on. And pop that on. You don't have to trim it if you don't want to. It's just.
We do.
Yeah. Like that, just kind of better, I guess. Okay. Then you finish sealing it.
Yeah,
You leave one little corner open.
okay.
We'll leave that one little corner open.
Yep.
Then we'll go back and seal it good again after we throw those in there.
Okay. You want to do the other bucket and then stick them both in together?
Yeah.
Meow. Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah, I don't know if I showed you, but we left the little corner of it open. We didn't seal it because we poked the oxygen absorbers down in there. And we're using I think these are the 1500s. I can't really, let's see.
Oh, sorry.
I really don't know, but they're the big ones. They're the biggest ones you can get, oxygen absorbers. And I'm going to put 2 in each bag. Just because, because there's so much stuff in there. But that's kind of how we do it. We can go ahead and do this one.
That way we can show them like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Fold your bag out. Plug it in the bucket. Just kind of form it to the bucket down there because it's plenty of bag. You can pack it around and everything else. Okay. But like I said, you can put anything you want in these buckets. These bags right here is just something that we do because they're already shelf stable for a long time. I mean, I'm afraid to say how long, but I know years. I know that much. As long as you keep it in a cool and it ain't damp, like moisture or whatever. A reasonable place to keep it. When you put them in there, just mash them. I mean, don't break them, but just kind of pack them in there. It knocks the air out of it too. It takes a lot of air out of it when you push down on it too. Okay. Pull your bag like that. Okay, now let's seal some of it. Before we trim it, you really don't have to trim it.
Are you watching and learning?
You really don't have to trim them at all if you don't want to. It's just I choose to.
It makes it easier to put the lids on though.
Yeah, it gives a little bit more room in the bucket.
Because we tried it like that before and you have to try to cram it down in it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's trim a little bit off of it.
Okay.
Then I'll seal the rest of it up. But leave the one corner open. Because you want to do the oxygen absorbers last, because I think it's either 45 seconds or 60 seconds these things activate. Once you cut this open, it activates, and then you have to use it or it's just no good.
That's why we're doing both buckets and then putting them in.
That should have a little bit left on it right there.
Mm-hmm. Not much. Oh, yeah. That's enough to put it in there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now, with that being said, what I'm gonna do, when you cut these open, the lady at the prepper store showed me a little trick. When you cut these open, you gotta be quick with them. Cut the corner off, all you gotta do is cut the corner off like that. Then fold it over. And then what she does is just put it under your arm like that when you're packing your food. But hopefully, you got 60 seconds and these things activate. Poke it down that hole. Poke it way down that hole. Okay, way down that hole. I'm putting 2 of them in here. Okay. Now, I'm not going to use that one right now, but I'm doing her trick, putting it under my arm, seal it up. Well, we should have squeezed air out of it. Wait a minute, hang on.
This one, the corner back open.
Yeah. I'm just going to cut the corner back off and squeeze air out.
There we go.
Okay. Now hold it back up. Okay.
Yeah.
Seal it. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, because it's hot. Buddy got away from us. He said no.
Okay, that one's sealed. Okay. Now,
Show it to him.
well, we can let it set for a little while and pull the air out, all the air out of it before we show it, or whichever. Let's go ahead and set this into the side. That's what it looks like. And that's 2 weeks worth of meals right there. Okay. I'm gonna cut this one.
I put.
So there's one in this one and one in this one.
Yeah.
I put them in separate bags, but you can save these little Mylar bags and pieces to reseal and use it for stuff. I think I need to get that. Okay, there it is. Okay.
Is there only one in that one?
I got the other one right here. Okay. So these are the big oxygen absorbers right here. Okay, leave it out like this. Okay, now it's nice. Okay. Okay. And there you have it. It's sealed. Yes, hot. Okay, before we put the lids on, something else I'm gonna recommend that you do is make sure that you'll see it, like leave the lids off till like tomorrow or whatever, and then you'll see the bag like shrunk down around your food, you know, because the oxygen absorber's taking the oxygen out of there. So, but like I said, you can take and that's what it looks like. You can take and put the eggs in there too, like the powdered eggs, like we do.
We take a marker and just write on it what's in here, like 14 bags of rice, 14 bags of noodles, and 14 bags of mashed potatoes. And that way we know exactly what we have in it. And along the side you can put 2 weeks worth of food or whatever you want to.
Yeah, the Sharpie, black Sharpie. So, if you want to do that. But like I said, you can take like a Mylar bag like this, half of this, and fill it full of that egg powder, and put it in there, and you have breakfast, like I said. That's one good thing about dehydrated eggs like that. But this is something, like I said, if you're in a hurry and the crap hits the fan, loading your car down, you got to get out. Just grab a couple of these buckets and you're good for 2 weeks, you know, a month right there. That's a month's food right there. It would be for us for sure. You know, 2-3 people. I say 3 people tops, 1 bucket for 2 weeks. But like there's 6 of you or something like that, 2 buckets. You know, 2 weeks. You know, just kind of, I guess, do the math. But it's a lot better than nothing. And that's basically how we store ours. We got a lot of these. We got a lot of these buckets put up. Like I said, every time we go to Walmart or like the dollar store or something like that, we grab 4 or 5 little packs of that stuff, just simply because it is in a Mylar bag. Anything else? Oh yeah, just to prove our point, we have some that we done 8 years ago. Yeah, it was 8 years ago, wasn't it? 8 years ago when the first one. Okay, we opened them up earlier and before we done this video, and that's what we done our dinner for tonight out of, is just so we could practice what you preach type thing.
Just to see if it was still good. We
didn't want to tell everybody that it lasted and it not lasted, but 8 years ago we done this very same thing, and we opened the bucket tonight and made dinner out of it, and it tastes just like we just bought it at the store. So, I mean, for what it's worth, if that'll help anybody, if this will help anybody, that'd be great. If you got any questions or anything like that, you can ask us or whatever you want to do. I mean, we've got a lot of stuff that we do as far as prepping wise and food preservation. We're going to try to get a few more videos out on how we do it, and hopefully it'll help somebody else. I think I got a comment one time that never show your preps to anybody. It's not about showing your preps to somebody. It's about possibly helping somebody else. You know what I mean? That's the only reason we're showing stuff like this is, you know, hopefully somebody else will see it and they'll try it and it works for them too, like it does for us. So basically, that's how we do it. 2 week grab and go dinner bucket right here. 2 weeks worth of food right there. And if you ain't done so yet, please like and subscribe.
And if you have to, grab 2 buckets. That's a month's worth. I mean, 2 adults carry a bucket apiece, and there you go. Yep.
I mean, if you had to walk somewhere, that ain't heavy. I mean, take that with you. So, I mean, that's just...
Take your bug out bag on your back and a bucket in your arms. And there you go.
Yeah, so 14 chicken flavored rice, 14 chicken flavored noodles, 14 mashed potato packets. And like I said, 1 packet of each makes 1 dinner, because we just done it just a few minutes ago. And I'm stuffed. Just them 3 packets is more than enough really for 2 people. 3 people, pretty good, pretty good.
Or 2 adults, 2 kids, or 2 adults, 3 kids, plenty.
Yep, that's for sure.
And if you grab one of these with the dinner ones, and then you grab one of the ones with the breakfast stuff, like the eggs that we do, you can have some in there, and like the pancake mix and the muffin mix, things like that. Take 1 of each, and then you got breakfast and lunch, 2 weeks worth of each. And
yep. I'm gonna get some of these small Mylar bags, a little bit bigger than this, and I'm gonna pour the egg powder in those. And we didn't have none now, the reason we didn't put them in here now. But I mean, we have the eggs, we just don't have none of the small Mylar bags, just big enough.
We have our vacuum sealer, but I think we'd still have to put them in them.
Yeah, you have to put them in the Mylar bags. But anyway, I want to put them in the Mylar bags, throw a little oxygen absorber in there, and I want to add that to this, because you get many meals out of those eggs, because 2 little tablespoons of eggs powder is 1 egg. So, I mean, you can imagine how many eggs is in 1 quart, or like in a bag, and you still got plenty of room in here to throw the whole quart jar if you want to in here. So, I mean, that may be what we do, is put the quart jars in there, you know, just
the way that people make the meals in a jar, like canned beef stew mix, or canned what am I thinking? Sausage. Like if they have sausage and you throw it in the noodles or the rice or
that freeze-dried
hamburger meat, something like that, freeze-dried, or the freeze-dried mixed vegetables and hamburger. You can throw it together and make a meal, you know.
You can get creative with these things. I mean, if you can think of it and it's kind of shelf stable, you know, like I'm going to go ahead and say I wouldn't put nothing in them but dry goods, you know what I mean? I wouldn't put like I don't know, it's kind of hard to say, like anything like a pack of meat or something. I don't know if I wouldn't put nothing like that in there for sure. But I would just store dry goods like this, because, you know, you get out somewhere and you got a little water, then you got a meal. So, but like I said,
yeah, because you can always throw a cast iron pan on a open fire.
Yeah.
In the woods somewhere if you needed.
Yeah. The best thing about all this right here, all you really need is heated water. Well, I mean, you have to boil that other stuff, but still, it's heated water, you know. Over a fire, get you a pot. If you're in a woods somewhere, bust it open, pour it in some water, boil it, and then there you go.
Or like us, if we don't have electric or something, we could throw it in our wood stove. Or,
Yeah, on top, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because we can and we do cook on the wood stove.
Put it in our Dutch oven.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But yeah. But anyway, if I hope this helps somebody, and try it, and if it helps, you know.
Or
cool.
if you have other ideas of how you do it different than what we do,
Yeah, absolutely.
let us know. We're open to any kind of suggestions or.
Yeah. Or anything else, like, you know, comment below, you know, tell us what you would put in the bucket, you know, I mean, that's how we do it. Everybody does everything differently, but that's how we do it, and it's
worked for 10 years for us.
yeah, I mean, it's working, so, and this will be years on the shelf somewhere. You can put this, as long as the oxygen absorbers are in there, that's many years of just shelf life of this bucket right here. So, but the way things are going right now in the world, you'll be using them before you know it. So,
That's one thing I forgot to do is put the date on it.
Put the date,
We
yeah.
usually always put the date. That way we know which buckets to use first and which ones to rotate out.
Yeah. But so far, like I said, we've got a lot of these buckets put up, and it's not about showing everybody your preps like that one person said. It's just.
No, because there's a lot of things we don't show, but
yeah.
There's a lot of things we do show.
But I mean, stuff like this could be beneficial. It could help somebody, you know. Mm-hmm. I mean, earthquakes, floods, anything like that. You know, grab one of these and get out. You got food, you know. So, whatever. But I mean, it's not going to be that in the next, according to the news and everything that's going on around the world, it's not going to be an earthquake or a flood, that's for sure. Just do what you got to do for you and your family. That's what we do. But anyway, I hope this helped. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Like and subscribe. Comment down below how you do these buckets differently, or you know what you would put in them, whatever you want to do. But anyway, thanks you guys.
God bless.